Okay, so today I want to share my thoughts on our Grand Cherokee. It's a 2019 model, and I actually want to tell you why we are gonna keep that car as long as possible. Number one, my wife, she keeps the car in tip-top shape. So as you can see, it's a 2019 model. It kind of, well, if it would be cleaned, it looks like brand new. It's a trail rated Grand Cherokee. It actually has that air suspension which goes either up or down, and also it has a lot of gimmicks like that little Jeep here. And also, if we want to go here, it's a, you can see that, a Trailhawk. So it's pretty capable, that car. I actually love everything about that car. What I love the most nowadays, if you would want to buy a car like this, which is fully loaded like this one, you would pay so much money. I have the feeling since COVID and the inflation, everything's gotten so expensive. Now, I do not recall exactly how much we paid. I guess it was $44,000. I guess I still have the window sticker for that car. It has a 3.6 liter V6 engine, not a turbo engine, which I actually love the most about that car. My other car has a turbo engine. Now, it has a pretty nice interior. You see these seats, and they have that embroidery or stitching Trailhawk. Then they have the gimmicks like here, Trailhawk. It has a pretty nice dash, and then here, that's what I just said, you can actually raise and lower the car. And then of course you have the different drive modes. And if you drive on the highway with that car, it actually lowers the suspension, which it's called aero mode, like aerodynamics. So I guess that's for fuel savings. But just look at its car, it's just everywhere, that nice red stitching. It's, as I said, it's like not a brand new car, but it just looks like brand new. Then it has like speakers everywhere, even in the back. I'll show you later. It has speakers, it has big speakers here. It has a big subwoofer in the back. And just look at that interior and these nice seats. They are ventilated and heated steering wheel, pedal shift, heated rear seats, of course, not ventilated but heated. And it's just, in my opinion, you don't get that much car and quality for the same price nowadays. So, and it's just like the look and the style of that car. So I would not trade it in for a new one. And as I mentioned, it has like a subwoofer here and that little tiny speakers over there, which, well, I cannot show you because I have the dog crate in here. You can actually lay the back seats completely flat. That looks awesome. And the tailgate, it's pretty high, so I'm 6'5", but even I can fit under here, so that's pretty awesome. And of course, then you have like stuff like this. You just could fix stuff, and there are the same things in the back. And now even the rubber ceilings, everything looks just, after all that time, so fine. And then we just get into the back seats, and has these wonderful nice seats here in the back as well. It's so awesome. And then you have a climate control for the rear passengers. You have the USB connections, and then the heated seats. And it's just, yeah, like, I don't know how to say, but you cannot even give me a new one and I would trade this one in. It's just the perfect car, good quality. I have the feeling since COVID, quality got worse, and you have to pay so much for a good car nowadays, but you don't get actually a better car, right? So the only thing which I wouldn't even complain about this, that's just, how you call it, patina, or like on the driver's seat you see a little bit, but that's not even cracked the leather, right? It has just like wrinkles. On this side actually no wrinkles at all. And well, I know what I can say more. It's just a wonderful car, wonderful tires. It's super capable in the winter. That's actually the reason why we bought that car. My Hyundai Santa Cruz 2022. It's also good in the winter, but it's no match to our Jeep. So I maybe get stuck with this car, but if you get stuck with a Trailhawk, Grand Cherokee, oh, well, then you get stuck with almost every vehicle here. And that's actually, right now we lowered the suspension because like for the city driving, but you can actually raise it. I don't know how much you can raise it, but I'd say at least an inch or more. And as I mentioned before, it has like all over the car these little Easter eggs. I like these red hooks here, and they're pretty sturdy. That car, as far as I know, has a bigger radiator and a bigger towing capacity. So it's like, I guess it's called a towing package. So it has the bigger radiator because if you tow something, the motor, maybe the engine gets warmer. And also, I guess it can tow like 7,000 pounds. I don't want to lie, but I guess it's pretty much. We don't use it for towing, but we definitely could tow because that would, you see. And then actually what's pretty good here, so you see you have the 3-point connector and then the 7-point connector. With my car I actually just have the 7-point connector. So with this car actually, and I guess that's why it's a towing package, you don't even have to worry. You have everything you need. So well, that's my quick, I wouldn't say review about that car. I would actually call it more a love letter to a great product Jeep designed at the time. I love that car, and next car maybe will be an EV, but we're gonna drive this car as long as possible. It is just so perfect, and if you take care, your car can, even after 5-6 years, just look, or 5 years, just look as good as new like this one. So yeah. Oh, and then what I just love, you see these little details like the red surrounding around the letters, then on the hood it's like that decal. It's just, it's not overkill, it's just at the right spots. They did like the right things to that car. So if you have the chance to get one of these, and you have to decide between a new one and maybe that model, I would recommend get that model. It's just the perfect capable SUV. Thanks for watching.